I'm so excited to be doing one today. And I have a lovely package here from the delightful Klara. I absolutely adore the name Klara. I think it's Klara, a name from the Nutcracker. Is the daughter's name Klara, I think. So yeah, very excited. I'll just put it in front of me. And I also have a very large cup of tea from my Nova Scotia cup. So your biscuits of Britain in particular. I just wanted to send a few treats from my home country, the Czech Republic, as a thank you. I've lived in the UK for nearly 10 years and all my family is back home. I was due to fly out to see them in April, which was of course out of the question, and I was terribly homesick. That's when I became sort of obsessed with your videos. I was determined to pick up a few treats for you next time I went back to Czech, which I finally managed back in August, and so here we are. These are all what I consider traditional or in some way very nostalgic to me. I'd also learned that you favour white over milk chocolate and milk over dark, so you have been spared a few choice treats. Bananas, cherries cooked in dark chocolate and so on, okay. Yeah, so I have been trying to get into dark chocolate because I know it's better for you, and I've only managed to get up to 60%. I tried an 85% and it was disgusting. So I really don't like dark chocolate. But I prefer white than milk. And I wouldn't even say I prefer dark chocolate. I'm trying to get into it. I'm just not there yet. I've put a few notes about each of these on the reverse side of this letter. Would love to see your reactions. She's just heard the car door. Nobody you know. Would love to see your reactions and your honest opinion on these. Much love and thank you for what you do, Klara. Well, thank you so much, Klara. We've got... Oh, she's even put how to pronounce them. Oh, it's adorable. Well, thank you so much. They look very familiar. So we will start. I don't know if she's done. Okay. Lentil key. Lentil key? Lentil key? Just a Czech version of Smarties. I'm very addicted to Smarties at the moment. Specifically the orange versions. Every time I go into Wilco's or Asda, there's a tube of them right next to the till, and I always have to get them. Let's see if the chocolate tastes any different. I wonder if they're made in the same place and then just shipped out. I would imagine they are. Although their boxes are different. Our Smarties are still in a round. I'm pretty sure our Smarties are in a round tube. Or a tube. These feel crunchier. Their shells feel bigger. Feels like there's a bigger shell. Taste wise. They taste different. They taste darker. Very subtly. I bet someone's going to come on and be like, Charlotte, they're exactly the same. They're no different. They're definitely. They taste like they have a slightly darker chocolate in them. Not dark chocolate, but slightly darker. Oh, I love Smarties. Smarties are like Pringles of the chocolate world. Just can't help them. Okay. Probably going to save, if there's any biscuits, some of these for Biscuits of Britain and Beyond. So what do we have here? These could be biscuits. Fidorka. Just a cute wafer. Oh, I like wafer. There is a coconut one and a white chocolate one. I'm going to put these to one side because there's a possibility that these could go on Biscuits of Britain and Beyond. She's been exceptionally good. If not, I'm going to be diving into one of them. So these are Doxy. I picked these because I used to love the designs on these as a child. So much fun to pick the one, which one to eat. So these are hard fruit candy. doesn't actually have any English on the back. I'm not. It depends what flavour these are, really. It says fruit. I'm not massive on like hard boiled sweets. I think with the exception I like humbugs, but that's because I've got like a toffee in the middle. I'm not massive on these. Let's have a go. Oh, there's a cherry one. It looks like it's cherry. Let's have a taste. So these look exactly like rock. So we have something over here which we call rock, and they are basically this, but before they were chopped. So it's in a long stick, the stick of rock, and you usually get it at things like fairs, or Blackpool Rock is very very popular, and you would have the words written in it. You could have people's names, you can buy it for weddings and things. But yeah, this one's got cherries in. Let's see if it's cherry flavour. Say these are cherry flavour. The outside's gone. The outside's gone kind of soft. It's really just a generic citrusy flavour. Would have been better if it was cherry. I don't love stuff like this. I don't really get much from them. They're not very nice if you crunch them. They just take a long time to eat. What I will say about hard-boiled sweets though is they're perfect for having in the car. Because when you're in the car, you don't want something that you have to keep constantly chewing or biting. You just want something that you can kind of suck on for like 10 minutes. So I'll put those in the car. They'll be brilliant for car journeys. Oh, there's two. So it looks like colander. So, colander. It's a souvenir to bring back from a spa town, Koloviveri, famous for its film festival. I probably pronounced that wrong then. They come in a big round waffle, but this was all I could fit into my check-in bag at the airport. Okay, right, so we have, trying to see, they both just look like chocolate. I don't know if that's To me that looks like a cacao bean. And then, so this one's grand cacao, it is grand cacao, and this is grand chocolate. So I wonder if this one's darker. This is more cocoa. Let's have a taste. I'm going to taste the chocolate one. So it comes out like this. So you can see where it's got the design on the front. Let me just put a little napkin underneath. Oh, it smells delightful. Instantly turns into just like mush in your mouth, very soft. Very chocolatey. Very rich. I say you wouldn't want more one of these. Wouldn't want more than one. I'm guessing there's people that were like, yeah, I eat 3. Very rich, very chocolatey. Can you tell I'm enjoying it though? For me, it's probably too rich to have the whole thing. Like, that's exceptionally chocolatey. There is a lot of chocolate in there. I don't really eat, I've said this a million times, I don't really eat just chocolate. It has to be chocolate in something or chocolate around something. And although this is chocolate and wafer, it's very, very chocolatey. It's nice though. The chocolate isn't too dark or anything. There's just a lot of it. It's super rich. It actually reminds me of Lindt. Lindt chocolate. Can't eat it. Well, I can, but I can only have one Lindt sweet, like per time, because it's just too rich for me. Especially I can probably have, you know, like this is strawberry ones. I can eat more of the strawberry ones, but just the chocolate. There's just a lot. They're just so rich and creamy. That's nice though. So I'm going to put it to one side for later on. I do like wafer things. Big fan of wafer. But yeah, that's very rich. What is this? Ooh, I wonder if they like their wafer things in the Czech Republic. Cause we have another wafer. Tataranki. It was the snack, she's underlined it. It was the snack to bring on school trips, named after Tatry, a mountain range in Slovakia. So this is what you took on school trips. Very wafery. Looks like it's got a wafer on the top with a little bit of the milk chocolate around the outside, and then something in the middle. Now it's got milk, but it doesn't give me any idea of what's in the middle, so it could be like a praline cream or something. It could just be like creamy filling. So this is what it looks like. This reminds me of something we have, but I can't think what it's called. The really, really fat wafers. Chocolate looks a little bit darker on the outside. Smells. It almost smells like strawberry. Have a taste. Oh, I'm all over with this. This is nice. It's I don't know if it's like just a milky filling. Doesn't really have a flavour. It's really creamy and buttery. It's just the right amount of chocolate. Doesn't overpower it. The wafers are really thick. Oh my god, this is delightful. This is good. I'm going to save this for later. So it just says milk, so I think it is just milk. Like milk flavour. That is, I understand why kids took that on school trips. That is delightful. That's very nice. Sorry, you can't have any. That, I could eat a full bar, probably two. The chocolate one, though, I couldn't. I'm very much feeling that, Klara. I bought a milk frother, and obviously you use them for like hot chocolates and coffees, but I decided to froth the milk on my tea. It didn't stay frothy. I almost bought, you can get these milk frothers that are like a giant cup. Lots of different places do them, lots of different companies, and I almost bought a Swan one for like £34, and I thought that's a bit expensive to froth some milk, and then I saw one for like £4.99, just a little handle, piece of metal and then a tiny whisk on the bottom. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Ooh, what is this? Margot. It's the name of my cousin's daughter. A bit of a love or hate bar made with soy. I was never a fan of it, but maybe you will be. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with soy, funnily enough. I love soybeans and edamame beans, soy sauce. I'm trying to think what other soy products I like. I think the rest I dislike. I don't like soy milk. I don't like tofu. Is tofu made from soy, I believe? So it's very hit or miss for me, so let's have a taste. So it looks like the tofu is in the middle, maybe, and then there's white chocolate and coconut. So maybe the soy is mixed with the coconut. Oh, it smells like Malibu, the alcoholic drink. Okay, you can definitely smell the coconut. It actually smells alcoholic. It's very weird. It feels like I'm eating alcohol. It smells alcohol. It smells like it's got alcohol in it. It tastes like it's got alcohol. If pina colada were a chocolate bar, it would be this. It's so strong. Like the coconut in it is so strong. Maybe that is what makes it feel like it's alcohol. It's weird. I don't hate it. It's funny because you've said it's a love or hate. I don't hate it because I like white chocolate and I like coconut. And to be honest, the texture inside is quite nice. But it's got such a strong, like, alcoholic flavour to it. I don't like that about it. The soy really doesn't bother me. Just checking the date on it, make sure it hasn't like fermented. This is weird. This is a really weird one. Definitely tastes like this alcohol. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but it's odd. I'll eat it in small bits. You know, when I go downstairs, I'm just thinking, oh, I want a bite of chocolate or something. But because of the overwhelming alcohol taste, it feels like I'm eating an alcohol chocolate bar at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is a bit odd. So yeah, it tastes nice, but it just needs to drop the alcohol. Margot. I even like the texture. It's got a nice texture. So the soy, if you hadn't told me it was soy, I wouldn't have known. So that hasn't bothered me. But yeah, it's just the odd alcohol taste. We have here Mila, sorry, not Milka, Mila. My all-time favourite treat as a child. Sadly can't eat dairy or gluten anymore, so it's out of the question. Okay. Mila. So we have a bar named after my cousin's daughter, and now we have a chocolate bar named after Maria's daughter, Maria Gentle Whispering. I'm opening all these chocolate bars next to her, and she's like, can you just do it quietly because I'm not allowed any of them. Okay, again, chocolate and wafer. Doesn't give me any hint of what the filling is. Kind of smells like the Tatranki one. Forever butchering names. It smells nice. Good texture on the wafer. Ooh. Yeah. Very similar. Would I be right in saying that it's not too dissimilar from this? As someone who knows these snacks very well, would you classify these as pretty similar? Because this. Slightly more chocolate. Almost a bit of vanilla to this. She's looking at me. This is really nice. I'm going to stop there because although I can eat dairy, I'm not allergic to dairy. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm looking at my lactase tablets now and I think I'm going to go and get one. No, these are Mummy's. These are Mummy's, they're not yours. For when we go on WALKS, she has a pot. Just a different colour lid with treats in. So she thinks because I'm opening the pot, they're her treats, but they're not. They're my lactase tablets. See? They're not your treats. See? She'll lick her lips over them. I'm just going to take two. Because I don't want to be poorly later on. I wouldn't normally take tablets with tea, but it's cooled right down. Licking your lips. Hi, licky lips. Okay, the last thing in the box. Oh my goodness. Oh, raisins. I was thinking, why is there a picture of a grape on there? Usually when there's raisins, do they have pictures of grapes? Maybe it was just because it's a different image of a grape. I mean, I know where raisins come from, but it was just they had a picture of a red grape on there, caught me off guard. So this is Studentska, a Czech spin on fruit and nut. Really much loved over here. Okay, so peanuts, raisins. I'm going to have a square because I've eaten far too much sugar. I've not even had lunch. This is my lunch. Portions. Alright, so it's all cracked up. So it just shows you on the back. Portions. So it's not in traditional squares. I feel like I get a golden ticket. So I'm going to keep these for the biscuits of Britain and beyond. Sedita, Orion, Sedita, Opavia. I'm just seeing the companies. Orion. So Orion and Apavia and Sedita seem to be the popular ones. This is a gluten-free one. Look at this. You just had chicken. You just had chicken, missus. Okay, this chocolate's not for you. See this blanket? My auntie knit Poppy this blanket. So it's her own special blanket. Be really careful and keep that out of her way, because not only is it chocolate but it's raisins, so this was like lethal for her. Hold on. Did I taste the lemon there? There we go. Milk and white chocolate with peanuts, jelly and raisins. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree on the jelly. The jelly is very much you know when you get mixed peel in fruitcakes. I'm very much getting a mixed peel vibe. The rest of it's amazing. So it's citric acid for the jelly. I agree with everything. It's not the jelly pieces. They're too mixed peely. Very nice though. I'd say my favourite. My two top favourites are the TheASMRAngel and the Mila. Klara, I think I have to agree with you. This is amazing. It's got the crisp of the wafer. It's got just a hint of chocolate on the top, and then it's got whatever that filling is. I don't know what the filling is. she's on medication at the minute for what we think is acid reflux. It's not working. She's got a weird gulp. She keeps going. So the vets think it could be acid reflux. So we tried her on omeprazole, which made her very sick. And as soon as I put it on her, she was vomiting within hours, and the vet was like, it won't be the omeprazole because that's meant to do the opposite. I tried her on it on 3 separate occasions, and all 3 separate occasions she was sick from it. So I was like, okay, we can safely say it's not that. So then she's on something called Zittac, which I think is the animal version of Zantac. And she's been on that for 2 weeks and no effect yet. She has to be on it a month, but I don't think it's working. So I'm not sure what it is. I think we're going to have to go and get a camera down her throat to check, because it doesn't look like it's acid reflux. I can't talk. I've had too much sugar. I'm on a sugar high now. My brain and my mouth are working at different paces. I want to thank Klara for this amazing box. You will now be in Biscuits of Britain and Beyond. I'm not sure when I'll be filming them. I do have another one to film from, I think it was the United States, another entry from the States. Actually, I could do the Czech Republic and States side by side, because I only have one from the States and I could use one of these. So yes, I could film that very soon. But thank you. That's a little thank you from my stomach. Thank you so much for this. You know my tastes well. Even the ones that look dark weren't that bad. My tummy. Yeah, it was all amazing. All the white chocolate stuff and the wafers, absolutely delightful. So thank you so much, Klara, for this delightful box, which will keep me in snacks and chocolate and sugar for the next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you on my next one.